Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, nice to be here. And also, thanks for the MC invite me here. It's my first time to be in Malaysia, and also it's my first time to be on the South. Today, I would like to share something happening in China, and we know 5G is very promising, okay, has a large potential, but based on my research and based on my company study, we observed a lot of things happening in China. Okay, I would like to share those application areas and use cases, and hopefully I will give my conclusion what is a good way to apply 4G applications. First, let's look at the video, and this is about happening in the manufacturing floor, because China is huge in the manufacturing area. So you can see in their floor, and the workers and managers, and they can move the material, and all of them are labeled, and so the machine really have a lot of sensor, and they're really understanding what the products and what material are stored. So there's some optimization happening in the engine, and help them to figure out what is the best way to routing, to move the material so that the manufacturing floor will be very efficient. At the same time, some diagnostic program can be run, and can help to manage the flow in a good way. And also, this kind of 5G communication is enabled so that remote diagnosis can be happen. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is the equipment. Yeah, basically you can see a person, maybe he's in charge of the manufacturing floor, with this kind of capability, his management capability, and also his monitoring capability has largely increased. Okay, cool. Yeah, just mentioned, I will share some application in different areas, and also some cool use cases. And finally, I will call secrets, maybe some summary, okay? Basically, this called 5G AIoT is called artificial intelligence IoT. Basically, in this area, the 5G provide large capacity to connecting data. So the engine behind it is really driven by big data and artificial intelligence. So usually, a good application is that the data come in, and it will form some we call closed loop, and so that the automation can really happen with some intelligence. So we're talking about these 6 areas: smart city, smart agriculture, and smart community, intelligent campus, smart logistics, and smart medicine. Yeah, 5G and this AIoT is not limited to this area, but based on my research, and these are the areas I want to share with you. Smart cities. China is maybe one of the most populated area, especially in the East Coast, okay? So if you have been to China, cities are so crowded, okay? I checked population of the Malaysia, it's 34 million. 34 minutes, correct? Okay, that's the size of Beijing city, okay? So, so you can see how crowded the China, okay? So around this one, there's a lot of application is happening there. Parking is a big issue, okay? And if you go to work in the morning, I think sometimes I need to wait for 4 times and 5 times to get into the train, okay, to go to the work. So that's very crowded, okay? So in this area, we really need technology to help this. So you can see from here, from parking operation, many cities, parking is a big issue, okay? So if you want to live in China, you'd better not to buy a car, okay? Using the, we call the Didi, okay, the Uber in China, okay, is the best, okay? And also in China, the parking spot sometimes is what called vertical. You know, in the United States, it's a flat. You know, you can park in a big flat area, but in China it's vertical, multiple stores. Okay, and so that's the basic situation. And also, you know, you can see from here and from face recognition, personal control, and the video management, and all this add together and can really make the city smarter. Okay. I used to live in Hangzhou, and when I was working in Alibaba, okay, so I can see very clearly in the last 5 or 6 years, the Hangzhou's traffic and this kind of situation has much improved, okay. That's due to some of my colleagues to work with government and to really build a smart city application over there. So that's very cool. If you have interest, you can visit there. About agriculture, okay. Of course, many people talking about agriculture, but China is also very special, okay. What I know, this kind of technology has been applied. We call Chinese herb production. You know, Chinese herb is very famous worldwide, okay. So it's very good for health, and even for some of them are used to cure cancers. Okay, so those kind of herbs become very expensive and takes a long time. If they need to go wider in outside, take a long time to mature. Okay, so this 5G technology applied and plus sensor, plus control and the humidity control and the air control and all these things add together can really make this kind of herbs maybe grow faster. Maybe grow in a good shape, means his composite is in an optimal way. Okay, so this is one of the areas. Of course, in large areas, and this agriculture can be applied into can be applied. Okay, another city is about community. Okay, China also has very large communities. I think last week I just visited one of the district in Beijing, talking about the community. It's for me it's hard to imagine. Okay, they are taking a lot of 5G technologies. Okay, so they have robot working in their community and maybe to help those, especially old people, and also they're building big data and applications for each community and help those people to manage well. And they have some recreation center, and there's a lot of called 5G devices has deployed, and to help them relax and help them to diagnose maybe their disease. And all this is happening in China. Another thing is talking about education. Yeah, we're talking about education a lot before. Basically, the key idea here is it's called reverse classroom. Okay, it really happens in China. You know, China China students works very hard. Okay, they want to get high score. Okay, so that they can get into good universities. So. Based on this, and some companies building some very cool applications. So basically, they can help students to do some tests, and then from this test, they can the big data and artificial intelligence program can help to figure out what is you're missing, okay? What you're missing, and then based on that, you generate courses, personally, generate video courses and generate other courses for you, okay? Yeah, this is another area I'm so interested and observed has been changed a lot. You know, China maybe is the largest e-commerce country in the world, okay? So when I was in Alibaba and in Double 11, the huge amount of parcels need to be delivered to the customer. So I have two pictures here. The left side is from Jingdong, okay? So he is very focused on this kind of logistic systems. And the other one is Cainiao, okay? It's also, that's built by Alibaba, okay? So basically they are robot and a device and it's moving around in their storage and help them to receiving packets, parcels, and deliver parcels, and dispatching parcels, and also a lot of things is done using this kind of 5G technology. Also, smart medicine, I think it's happening in China a lot these days, and even in the last few years, I was involved in a project. It's called the mental health problem. Okay, it's kind of slow disease prevention and curement. Okay, so you can see from here that a lot of data through the devices and the image and the video and from hospital, and a lot of data get connected, and telemedicine became possible, and personal information can be connected and analyzed, and helping doctors to do better diagnosis. So this area, a lot of things happened, and maybe some concrete examples I will share later. Okay, here I show some concrete examples. This is pictures is showing that the devices can really recognize the machine. This is in parking lot, and this really helped to, you know, for example, if you go to a parking lot, before, when I was in US, and you have to stop by and pay, and it's in China, you don't need to pay, okay? Just go and recognize your plate automatically, and this can happen in a minute. And this is kind of hologram, okay? In some supermarket, the pictures and it's showing there, but no real object, okay? No real things. So this is things add a lot of fun and add a lot of interesting things in the supermarket. Yeah, this is information desk. Basically, this is if you go to the new airport in Beijing, okay, this kind of things is there, and they can help you answer your question and give you directions, and also even if you have luggage, and he will carry the luggage for you, okay, and deliver you the next place, okay. So I think I like this because when I'll go to a how to say a new place, I really need this kind of robot to help me. Oh, this is another interesting area. This is basically, it's a very mature and basically for, how to say, for young women, and they want to be beautiful, okay? So basically they're using their cell phone and take pictures, and they can analyze your looking, and to figure out how do you custom yourself, and then so what things you need to buy, and even someone is taking some operations, right? And this is a new industry, okay? It's really happening in China. Another thing is, this is, yeah, I paid this attention. It's a robot teleoperation. It's last year successfully, conducted the first born robot teleoperation using 5G. So basically the doctors from different places and from operation room and the high-level experts and can work together to take care of the patients. Okay, finally, come to the last slide. This is very important, okay? I will share some my observation, okay? Some, I call secret, but it's not real secret. It's some conclusions we can make, okay? If we want to be a 5G application to be successful, I think the first 5 factors are called is very important. First, we need money, okay? So fundraising capability is very important for a company, for an organization to apply a 5G application, because 5G is not only devices, okay? It's I call it ecosystem. Basically, you need to big data, and you need to artificial intelligence. And if you want to hire data science guy, it's very expensive, you know. And if you don't have enough money, okay, maybe you don't want to try it. And otherwise, you try in half, you're dead, okay, already. The second is I call the level of information system, okay. So basically, if in some area the information system is very mature and the database is complete and a lot of data has been connected, this is usually easier to apply 5G technology, because 5G is purely data-driven applications, okay? So when the existing infrastructure is good, so the new data coming in is very easy to be connected with old data, especially for this new 5G new data. Many of them are called unstructured, okay? Video and audio and text, huge amount of data, okay? But before, maybe it's structured data, okay? So for the structured data and with unstructured data, they have to be connected to some good point, okay? So the mature of the current information system will help a lot for this 5G application. Number 3, okay, we have to figure out the real need for 5G technology, okay? For many cases, we don't need it, okay, but we still try it, okay? So, yeah, sometimes it's for technology and for technology, okay? That's not right, okay? So we need to find out the real need. For example, I think this telemedicine application, okay, I think is really needed, okay. So that's a good perspective, okay. So and also for example, for this logistic, you know, based on huge amount of parcels, okay. Without technology, it's too many people need to be involved in this industry, okay. You know, when I come to China, Alibaba need how many? 10 million people to work for his ecosystem, okay? So right now, maybe because of this kind of logistic automation and this 5G technology can be some reduced. So we have to find a real need, okay? Because 4G is good also for us. Communication is good, okay? So this have to be think very clearly from economic perspective. The number 4, okay, so based on observation, those successful projects usually come to the top companies in that industry, okay, from manufacturing to logistic and to medicine at this area. Usually the top companies, usually he has large amount of resources, and at the same time, he has some good age in the industry, so that from their steps, understanding the industry, and also the broad of the resources, it can really help to really start up some 5G applications and make it mature. Okay. The number 5, I would say, is that if you can, because not all your companies is the top companies in the industry, right? If you really want to get into 5G area, so you need to think about the weaknesses of your top guys, okay? And then try to find the right strategy, okay? Maybe from different perspective to conquer the top guy, okay? So that's some ideas and want to share with you. So basically, I would say in China, because it's a large population and lot of devices and even you go there, a lot of cities, they're called IOT cities, okay? So, so basically, there's a lot of application is there. of course, many of them failed. Okay, I would say many new applications, is easy for them to fail, but some of them standing out and makes good. Okay, okay. Thank you for your attention, and hope you enjoyed. And yeah, thanks.